It's morning and I'm in a Danish forest, not so far from where I live. And I absolutely love this forest. It's like old, long, tall pine trees. And let's see. The reason I'm here now is I will try to see if I can get some pictures of the deer. And the most common deer in this area, it's roe deer, fallow deer, and red deer. So I hope that you can hear me even though I don't speak so loud, but just like when I'm in the forest, I like not to make lots of noise. There's quite a lot of light, so just to be very light and like agile, and so instead of bringing the huge lenses, I'm bringing this, like my Tamron 150 to 600, and on the Nikon D5. And then in my backpack here, I just have some 3D camouflage clothes and some tea, which I will have very soon. Just about to find the good place. The light here is perfect for me because when the sun is just like from a clear shot, when the sun is just shining from a clear sky, that was what I was about to say. The light is very, very hot, and the contrast is so hard also. So now with a little blue sky, but every now and then some clouds, is just perfect. There was a deer. It might not be very scared, because normally when they're scared, they make this barking noise to warn, but I didn't hear that. Okay, I might go and change clothes now. So now we're ready again with the silly clothes. It's a camouflage. Because everything is so quiet, I know that often they'll look up and listen and look in my direction. And with this clothes it gives me a little advantage, because I just blend in better. This was where the deer was when I scared it away. And especially in the dry season, the animals come here for drinking. This is where I'm going. You see the little tunnel, that's the way to the meadow. And that is where I've often seen either the roe deer or the fallow deer. Normally I would bring a bigger lens, but that's because very often I'm out in the early morning or late afternoon where the light is very low. But right now we have like the perfect light conditions. To be completely honest, I'm very tempted to turn off this camera, because it's like I'm holding it on a stick, like on not a not even a stick. I'm carrying the GH4 or a camera, actually camera tripod, which is probably not the most clever thing to do, because it just makes everything harder. But I really want to show you like how it is to photograph these wonderful deer. Lots of you may know it already and know how amazing it is. But yeah, I've photographed them so many times, so it's okay if I miss them, but I just don't want to scare them away. I think it's about knowing the animals, knowing the area, and then be patient. So that's a fox. There is a fox. Holy shit. Sorry, holy something. But hold on. Okay, I have to move in. This is crazy. Okay, just let me sit here. So I'm not. Okay, so. Oh, sorry. Too many things to take care of here. Other way. Come on. Yeah, here we go. Okay. What just happened was while I was talking about how difficult it was to bring this tripod and the camera, on my right hand side there was a fox. Like, there's a fox sneaking around in there, and luckily I had this clothes on, because the fox, it doesn't have a brilliant sight, but it would definitely have been able to see me if I was just wearing my normal clothes. But because I was blending in so good, the fox was like, okay, let me turn the camera. The fox was right in there, and like when I was stopping talking on the video, the fox was just staring at me, and I just kept quiet. Sorry, I'm looking, but he's gone now. So he was just sniffing around, like, and then he hear me, and he stops and he looks, and he was walking just over the road over there. And just when I took my first picture, he was looking up. So I had less than 2 seconds, and my camera was on manual ISO, full manual, except for the focus, because I expected the action to be out with a deer out in the light. So it was totally underexposure, but I just gave it a thought. And I was thinking like, okay, but the background is still light. So instead of like risking anything, just took the photo. And like, okay, so just like out of the camera, look at this. I don't know if you can see anything. Let's see. Like, okay, so here, have a look. Can you see? Here's the fox. Right there, isn't it amazing? Look at that one. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is like... Okay, I don't know what to say now. I got a picture of a fox. I did not expect that. And I, like... It's such a good feeling to be in the forest and like just be quiet, just like everyone else here. And then like suddenly just thing shows up. It's not that I go for it. Like I was going for the deer and suddenly this little fox, red fox, was walking in there sniffing for mice, and then he saw me and he saw there was something, but he was not like really afraid. He definitely didn't know I was a human being, because in Denmark they're terrified because of hunting. So, but like he was just sniffing around, and because I think I can't remember, but I think it even said something to the camera, but just whispering. Then he was like continuing, no panic at all. And then just when I took the picture, he was looking up, and I got another picture when he was looking up, and then he fast walked away, but not like terrified. What a nice experience. I'm so grateful. It is it's one of the best. This is the best experience ever I've ever had in this forest. It's amazing. Okay, here we go again. That was nice with a little break. More relaxed now. I can smell the fox has been here. I can smell this special strong smell. It's not like a cat, but it's how it marks the territory. But now, it's all about the deer. This is usually a very good spot for the deer, but not today. Maybe I made a little too much noise with the fox, probably. I'll try to go to the next meadow and see what's going on there. It's just nice to be out with the camera and perfect. Okay, I see some deer. I see the deer. I definitely want to show you the deer before we start getting closer, because when we get close, they might go away. Okay. These fallow deer are about maybe like 200 meters away. And still, when that camera clicked, they were like paying so much attention right towards where I'm standing. It's amazing. But look at this. I hope. Okay. when I'm zooming in. Here they are. Isn't that just lovely? That is what we're going to do now. We're going to see if we can get closer to these. But it's almost impossible because there's nothing to hide me. They're all the way down there. This is not possible. I can't get around here. Okay, this is impossible. I can't get around here. But what I can do is, I can try to get through further up. This one was just what I was looking for. A little opening. That's just this guy, which is... Oh, that can easily, definitely not without a sound, but... Yeah, just what we needed. Okay, so I've decided to put down my backpack, because it's... I need my... as little as possible. So now I'm bringing my just my Tamron 150 to 600 on the camera. Some extra battery, memory card, just in case. Yeah. So, unfortunately, the shutters of the camera, the sound of, the mirror here, coming up and down, like this sound, was enough to scare them away, and they looked up and they were like, yeah, I'll go and pick up my camera back, and then I think it's time to see if we can get even closer to the deer. I don't think so, but it's a nice day and I want to give it a try. So I did not get any closer to the fallow deer, but I'm 100% happy for what I got. First of all, I got the fox, which is like I still have that in my system. And as I said, it's awesome, and I tried to get close to the fallow deer, but it's like so silent, and there's no noises from the wind, so like the slightest little like sound of something like here, branch snapping, and they were just gone. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get off this clothes, I'm going to sit down, have a cup of tea, and just enjoy being here. And then I pack down my gear and look. Actually, I want to, before I go home, I want to look for some of the chanterelles. They're like small yellow, very good tasting mushrooms. Yeah, then I think it's after, if I'm lucky to find some of the mushrooms, I'm going to head home, have a little nap. I was early up this morning and getting ready for the evening, because if this one is going to stay like this, like with the little clouds and no winds, it'll be an awesome evening. And I'm go home and recharge the batteries, empty my memory cards, and get something to eat and just get ready for tonight. But for now, it's time for a cup of tea.